Hi, my name is Marilyn, and for this video I'm going to be transforming into one of my favorite dead girls, Laura Palmer. For brows, I'm using the Dipbrow pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Ebony, as well as the Ben Nye Clown White makeup. With that, I created a very basic eyebrow shape as a base for my frostbitten eyebrows. That sounds kind of weird, but of course Laura was found dead wrapped in plastic, so I want to create that kind of left out in the wilderness, in the cold kind of look. So I'm going to create little white hair strokes. As you can see, I don't have any actual eyebrow hairs, so if you do, you could just fill them in very lightly and brush through the hairs with white cream paint. To pale out my skin, I'm going to be using the lightest concealer I have, which is this one by e.l.f. I feel like it's a little too matte for my skin type, so I like to go over it with a setting spray just to kind of warm it up onto my skin so that product really melts into my face. I'm taking that concealer on a lash brush, and I'm going to be using this to kind of coat my hair with it just at the roots in the front of my face. I'm using a Victorian kind of powdered wig technique to make it look like I've been left outside. Now I'm curling my lashes to create that same technique on my eyes. To start my eyeshadow, I'm going to be hollowing out my eyes using this shade Undertaker from the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. I'm focusing that color under my eye and especially into my crease. I'm going in with small circular motions with my brush to really blend out this product, and also going in with an extra layer as well. Twin Peaks is one of my favorite shows, and I especially love Laura Palmer. If you can't tell how much I love it from my background that I have in all of my videos with this red velvet, then you need to watch this show for yourself, because I especially love Julie Cruz and the songs that she does on the show in the first 2 seasons. Now I'm taking a large blending brush and the shade Mint Tea, and I'm going to be using this all around my eyes to set my lid, in the crease, and blown out all the way under my eye. The original scores like Laura's theme and Audrey's dance are so iconic. I love Audrey Horne so much. She's so beautiful, and I actually got to meet her once too, and she was very nice. I've gotten to meet a lot of people actually from the cast of Twin Peaks, like Kyle MacLachlan, and even actually Laura Palmer herself. I don't even remember what I told her. I'm really dumb when I meet celebrities. Ooh, and David Lynch as well. It was really cool to actually get to meet him. I remember camping out early just to even get a chance to meet him. It was stupid. And to touch up my blending, I'm just going back in with that crease color. Now with the shade I'm Cold, I'm going to be using this as an inner corner highlight. Since it is a deeper blue color, it's not really going to highlight as much as it's going to accentuate my dead looking eyes. And I'm actually going to take that same blue color onto the outer corners of my lip line. And this is going to start the lip art portion of this look. Once I'm done blending out that color, I'm going in with the shade Deceased in the outer corners of my mouth. My boyfriend is working on this huge Twin Peaks population skateboard that he's trying to get everyone to sign, so I've been super lucky to meet a lot of these people. Now I'm blending out all of those colors with the shade Mint Tea. And to top off this perfect dead girl lip, I have to use my favorite Nudie Patootie lipstick, and this is the Wet n Wild Liquid Katsu. Now with the nude eyeliner pencil, I'm using that on my waterline to brighten up the eye. I popped on a pair of wispy lashes by Creme, and now I'm just using that same brush technique to pale out my eyelashes and make them look dusty. With the shade Blue Blood, I'm using this to give myself a sort of blue bronzer kind of look. I don't know what other way to describe it. I just want to kind of carve out my face using this color. I'm using the Ben Nye Super White powder to give my face one final blend and to intensify all of the highlights I've created. I'm working some of that powder that's left over on my brush into my hair to give myself a George Washington looking inspired dusty hair look. It's definitely about the layers if you're using this technique. You want to give the powder something to stick to. Now with the Kevyn Aucoin medium sculpting powder, I'm really gonna hollow out my face by packing this on into my cheekbones. Now with the Alchemist palette by Kat Von D, I'm adding a blue highlight onto my nose, on my eyelids, and on the top of my cheeks as a blush topper. For highlight, I'm using the Soraya Jade highlighter palette with the shade Moonlight. Now for the final touches of this makeup, I'm going in with an art brush and some water activated Paradise paint in light blue to create some texture on my forehead, next to my eye, and in the corner of my lip. I'll be repeating this technique using the Suva Beauty hydraliner in grease. Now I'm taking a blue and holographic glitter nail flake to create a sort of glamorous debris look all over my face in the spots where I put the texture. To apply that, I'm just tapping on a little bit of this lit glitter glue. To get it to stick to my hair, I'm adding the Got To Be Glued Freeze Hold spray and pretty much just dumping this glitter all over myself. And this is the completed look. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel as well. For a closer look of this makeup, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MarilynMugBeat. See you in 25 years!